is Gina from Haunted Flower, and this week I saw Extraordinary Measures. Extraordinary Measures was directed by Tom Vaughan and written by Robert Nelson Jacobs based on the book by Geeta Anand. I felt like so many books have been made into movies in the last 12 months, but maybe it's just me. Extraordinary Measures stars Brendan Fraser as John Crowley, a desperate father of 2 children with a rare genetic disorder, and Harrison Ford as Dr. Robert Stonehill, a brilliant scientist whose theories might be the family's only hope. Brendan Fraser is usually peg-holed as a bit of a comic buffoon or an action hero / buffoon. This was a great opportunity for Brendan Fraser to bust out of the box, and I think he did remarkably well, absolutely killing me with his depth of parental emotion at the prospect of losing these kids. I swear, if I had to see him crumble into tears one more time, I was just gonna lose it. I'm not even a parent, and he was getting to me big time. John goes to amazing lengths of spirit, determination, and will to scoop together capital to finance this venture and rope in other investors to try and get some sort of a manageable enzyme to inject his children with daily to help this disease. And the biggest hurdle is actually roping in Dr. Stonehill, the other main character, keeping him in check and attempting to make him play ball with other people. Harrison Ford's character, Dr. Stonehill, is just one of those antisocial geniuses who are great at thinking up big ideas, but kind of poor on implementing them and seeing the big picture or the people who might be directly affected by it. He is absent-minded, rude, selfish, arrogant, and in spite of it all, he manages to charm the audience. Harrison Ford really had this level of like a Clint Eastwood level of grouchiness, partnered with a Dr. House level of antisocial genius, somehow all with Harrison Ford's nice smile and occasional warmth hidden underneath it. This is a great role for Harrison Ford to show range and a great story to get notable attention from people who hand out awards for Ford and Fraser. Keri Russell plays Eileen Cowley, a beautiful, heartwarming full-time mother of 3, with 2 of them being in wheelchairs needing full-time care, and Keri Russell's character is being brave for the whole family and trying to keep them on track and together while her husband goes nonstop at the office or on the computer at home, trying to find a way to keep this project going and pick up speed in time for their children to possibly benefit from it. This movie was an inspiring story for what a pair of people can do when their backs are against the wall. There are obstacles in your life and, you know, bad things might happen to you. You can just be like, okay, I resign myself to this. This is what's happened. This is what's going on. Or you can actually claw tooth and nail, try, do anything. You'll be amazed if you think outside the box what avenues your mind can go through. There are so many conceivable things you can try to do to improve your situation if you just stop and think about it. And this was a great motivational story for that. It just shows you, all you quitters out there, these people had it rough and they found a way to get the ball rolling and make things happen, even if it wasn't always the way they wanted. The standout child of the family was Megan, played by Meredith Droger. She was adorable, charismatic, and spot on with her comedic timing and line delivery. She really succeeded in giving us a face to identify with for this disease and really root for along the way. I swear, if this little girl doesn't have you practically wrapped around her finger by the end of the movie, then you might be asleep or something, because she's just adorable. If you want a movie that will move you and make you feel emotions when you go to the theater, then you will definitely like this movie. It's a nice movie.
Hey, come check us out at hauntedflower.com for fantastic apparel, action figures, and collectibles. Also, you can Google Haunted Flower and find our MySpace profile, Facebook fan page, Rotten Tomatoes reviews, and I'm on Twitter! If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars fan. So I think one of my favorite lines from Star Wars might be when Princess Leia calls Han Solo a scruffy-looking nerf herder, and he looks at her and says, "Who's scruffy looking?" Like all indignant and hurt. That has to be one of my favorite little moments.